I'd probably say that it's a slightly wider requirement, and it's actually about leaders ensuring that their organizations recalibrate the relationship that they have with their people, and their people recalibrate the relationship they have with their organizations. As I'm sure you can probably imagine, lots of this stems back to the pandemic, which shattered most organizational norms and threw lots of existing ways of working up in the air. And that was potentially in a really, really good way. But as a result, organizations are now having to reset virtually every aspect of employee experience. The most high profile, the most obvious is hybrid working, where they're having to think about how they reconcile the potentially competing demands of the individual and the organization and the client. But it's about all ways of working, both operational and cultural, and thinking about how they're going to manifest now, how they're going to show up in the new world. I think the trap they can fall into is to maybe think that they've only got two options. Do we go all the way back to what made us successful in the past, or do we stick with what's making us successful now? But I think organizations actually prove to themselves they can be far more agile and operate at any point between those two extremes. The challenge they've got is that it's for each organization to make sense of it for themselves. There's no one best way that they can simply adhere to. They need to think it through in light of their personal circumstances and the context in which they operate.